Hey guys, it is Sonia and I'm going to do a little thrifting. I haven't been to the Salvation Army in a long time, so today is the day. Here we are. It is a beautiful day in Erie, Pennsylvania. It is Saturday. Saturdays are always great for thrifting, although I will say, as somebody who thrifts throughout the week, it's always one of the busier days. So we're in the Salvation Army and their clothing game is strong. We're coming here into the furniture section. Let's see what the prices are looking like. So basically $7.99 to $14.99 can get you a nightstand. I think that's a good idea. I want this table in my life. $49.99. I think that would be a fun game table. See, that's not bad, but that's pressed wood, of course. We know that. Here is a antique table, $59.99, something more special. And this guy, I think, was like $12.99, somewhere around there. Me, knowing the power of paint, you know, as long as it's got good bones, it's in good shape. You can always paint anything. All right, so let's start here in the bin. I do love that distress style. It's plastic. It is $5.99. The moon phases, the posters, the canvas art got me. They're pretty dented though. A bunch of hangers. I wonder what the price of the hangers are here. No, hangers are relatively cheap, but I'm curious to know now that I think about it. I don't know what happened to that doll back there with a strainer over her head. We're just going to keep on moving, okay? We don't ask questions. We say hello, we greet, you know, all who live on the shelves, but we just don't ask questions. Apples, 5 cents. We got some primitive country style art here. I'm not sure if somebody toll painted it and it was done handmade or not. Apple. This was nice. I think if you took some like rub and buff or some gold metallic wax, you could really hit all those raised letters and give it a whole new lease on life. There's a lot crammed in here, so I'm not about to take it all out and I don't want to break anything. Welcome. Somebody did a really nice job on those brush strokes with their flowers. Probably like 80s. What do you think? Plastic, but it has a skull, a gold skull. Perfect for the season ahead. I wonder if this one glows. I don't have my glowy light, my black light with me today, but judging by that sawtooth design, I think it may be manganese. More cowbell. This is like the organizer that I recently found, although I do like the one that I got better, and I think it's in better shape. So I picked one of these guys up, I don't know, maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, for like putting little things into it. I might drop little crystals into it, or I might drop little jewelry pieces into it. I'm not sure yet. Oh, candy corn. I was not a candy corn lover until one day we did a live video and you guys said, Sonia, on your live video, you have to try. If you don't like candy corn, if you mix it at the same time with some peanuts, it will give you the same taste as a Payday candy bar. And me and Matt did it. We had a good laugh that night. We did some crafting and we tried that. And let me tell you, it is a wonderful combo. I highly recommend you to try a bag of peanuts and a bag of candy corn, and at the same time, drop each into your mouth and close your eyes and imagine. Imagine. Oh, this is a garden flag. That's not going to last long. I don't need it in my life, but I think somebody will come along and find it. 2 pumpkins. Underneath it, I saw this tray, and hello, shabby florals. Oh, love this one. $2.99. It's got the legs on it, you know, so like you could put the tray over your lap. I was thinking of it for myself, for like a gift to me for my beading videos and stuff. It would be nice to have a raised tray. So yeah, here I am checking it out. It is always fun when I go thrift, even though I thrift for resale for my shop. when I find things, little tiny, just pieces of joy that, like, oh my, I need that in my life. I will take it. Did I film getting that frame? There's also a frame in my cart. It just has like little faux rhinestones around the edge of it. It was 99 cents, so I picked that up as well because frames do sell well, especially if they're in like immaculate good shape. I like that primitive little sign there. I think this is Precious Moments. I'm not sure. I'm not about to dig that out. I asked you guys recently, I pulled the audience and I said, quick poll, our precious moments for those of you who are resellers out there, which take them, leave them. And the majority, I want to see if you said that it's not something that you would pick up for resale. I mean, if you love it, you love it. Pick it up. Live, love, be free. I love that. Yes, please. Yes, please. That's what I call freedom. Permission to fully be yourself. We're out here thrifting in the wild, doing what we love to do. People say, it's junk. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? It's my junk. And I love picking through it. This frame here was really cool, but it was missing a little pearl. Otherwise, I would have grabbed that one as well for my frame collection. Like a little trinket box. Look at this one for a moment. I didn't Google Lens it, but I was curious. I couldn't tell what that crest was on the top of it. I'm not sure if it's just decorative or if it's associated with a particular thing. A little birdie with some dried flowers. I think if you took that ribbon off, that could still like work for today for somebody who loves cottagecore. Probably would lose the pink ribbon, but I think you could sit a little wooden bird in a little nest and it would fit just fine into cottagecore. People who love nature. Love the throwbacks to a different time. Little dangly bit. It's gold and it's got bling bling. Another vintage creamer there. No sets today. Like I did find some creamers, but no sets. I never know what honestly, when you walk into this particular Salvation Army, you never know what you're going to find. It really is a rummage. Like you just lift things up. You look in, you squat, you do your squats, you work the glutes, you look on the bottom shelf, and sometimes you find treasure in this haystack. It is a gamble, and I love that. I'm willing to try, for a moment in time. I'm not thinking about anything else other than, ooh, what's this? Oh my gosh, I like that, I saw this with the color, but it was a Christmas one. I'm like, I'm sorry, Santa, it's just too soon. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We got a cool divided tray down here. Are you seeing anything? Anything you would have taken that I didn't? I did see this, and I'm like, I think this is a tripod. Tripod pods are not cheap, and I took a moment to look at this one, even for myself, as somebody who regularly films. I put it back on the shelf there, but it wouldn't have worked with my contraption and my setup. But yeah, but I see a tripod, like I could be at Goodwill, see a tripod, and it's gone if I'm back in the next day or two. There could be 3 tripods on the shelves, and I come back and they're all gone. So people, people are always on the hunt for that sort of stuff, for equipment and to have an extra tripod. So if you see one and you need one and you're a creator, and it can work for you, always a good place to check. Just push that little box in there. I didn't even open that box, I should have. I tell people all the time, especially, I love it when kids come into our shop and we sell crystals and things, and they have big rock collections and fossil collections. And I always say, do you have a box? I always say, do you collect rocks? Do you have a special collection? And they tell me yes, and they're so excited. And I always say, do you have a special place that you store them or you display them? And if they don't, I always encourage them to go to a thrift store, because there's some really cool, like you can always find boxes, whether they're handmade or maybe they're the old silverware boxes. You guys know I paint them and I use them for myself, put my palette knives or paintbrushes into. But yeah, it's always a free, fun outing to see what's on the shelves of a thrift store. This looks more like the cooking section, but we're going to check it out because it leads into bits and bobs, and you just never know what's here. I like that tray. Actually, I have one of those trays exactly like that. I use mine for staging in my shop. I put little things in it for sale, like stickers and stuff like that. I think it's so much nicer to have like various trays, eclectic trays, filled with all the goods that people can pick through, like eye candy, like little baskets, than like some really super expensive plastic, just plain stuff. Oh, I love that. $1.99. I think that's a pen and pencil holder. Be still my heart. But it's got little hearts that float around. Maybe a napkin holder. It was the colorful rooster that waved to me. I am thankful for. There's a space left that you can probably take a dry erase marker and write in whatever it is. Today, I am grateful for a beautiful day out there. It's a gorgeous Saturday. Looking forward to getting out and taking a walk around the lake tonight myself. Like, again, don't look. We've just come full circle here. Still not sure what's going on that shelf. Okay, so these are just bins of randomness. Somebody obviously cleaned out their junk drawer, just took everything that was in their office drawer, threw it in a bin, donated it. Here we have some stamps. Friends of mine just gave me some stamps that they found thrifting and they thought I could use them. So look out, because if you place an order, you just might get junk monkey stamps all over it, like monkey stamps all over it. They said they saw the monkey collection, and they were like, I think you could use these. I'm like, yeah, I could. Okay, the eraser section. So I'm going to make a confession. I have had an obsession with stationery like pens, pencils, erasers. I love these erasers. There was one time I was in elementary school, like shark erasers, totally Sonia. And my report card came home, and you're just hoping that like the teacher made good remarks about you for your parents. And it said that the only downfall that I had was that Sonia was it was like in the like could work on, right? These are areas that you could work on. And it said Sonia is very overzealous with the eraser. But what she didn't know was that my erasers were scented. And at that time, I remembered in my life a pencil case, the smell of opening a pencil case. Tell me if you know. Leave it in the comments, okay? Don't leave me hanging here. Tell me I'm not the only one. But I love the leaded pencils that you used to get. And they used to smell. You know the ones where you pull them at the bottom and then you stick them in the top? Funny thing is, I found this pencil case here and I'm like, oh, what does Superman have inside of his? Of course, he's got colored pencils, and that's the leaded pencil. Do you see that with where they make up all the leads and you just push them through the top? Love them. The sparkles, the smelly ones, the orange ones, the grape ones, the root beer ones. Oh, I love stickers. I was a big sticker collector. Anyhow, that was a trip down memory lane. But yeah, Sonia was overzealous with the eraser. It's because, you know, I love to write with my beautiful pencils and then I love to erase it. Okay. To my own detriment. But anyhow, I look back on that. It's so funny. But you're authentic, right? That's who you were. That's what you loved. You can't hide what's inside. So this is the toys section. Seeing what's here. All the lamps. This is a season where you turn on your cozy lamps. No overhead lights. You just want it cozy. You want crock pots. You want lamps. Oh, I think this might be a popcorn maker, guys. Now that could be a popcorn maker that I could get behind. This was a retro style something, maybe a toaster, I'm not sure. Some warmers there for some beautiful tarts for the cozy season ahead. An easy bake oven. All the curling irons. And then I have found good mirrors here before in the past. They always have. This is where they stick their mirrors too. And that one there, you see that? It opens up like a vanity one. Pretty cool.